Yesterday was incredible. Best part about it is we're doing the same thing today. If you like blue sky and record-breaking temperatures, this is your weekend. Look, the sun's already thrown some light into the sky. Sunrise is going to happen at 7:54 this morning. That is 1 minute earlier than yesterday. Thank you very much, March of the Seasons. We're getting a little more daylight out there. All right, let's talk about the temperatures. It's 38 in that view for Seattle. We were just looking at the waterfront. Better than freezing, which is what we're doing down in the South Sound. We've got 34 for Tacoma, 31 in Olympia, 28 in Puyallup, and where you find the coldest air, typically where you're also going to find the issues with fog. And sure enough, we've got some. It's localized to the South Sound, but it is still an issue down here. So Olympia, a quarter-mile visibility, meaning that's how far you can see down the road. Chehalis, you don't even have that. Zero, meaning it's going to be difficult to get out on the road and see much in front of you. You're going to be going pretty slow. A bit more patchy fog up here once you get north of Arlington, but it's pretty much confined down to the South Sound. Once this fog burns off, the rest of this day is fantastic. Remember yesterday? We broke a record. We hit 59 for the daytime high. Today we're going to go to 56, which won't break a record, but it's still going to be pretty darn nice. And if we watch the way the fog burns off, or the low gray clouds, they're gone by the time we get to noon today, and then everybody gets into that sunshine. But tomorrow's different. We're going to watch the UW high resolution forecast take us into Monday morning. I've stopped it here at 8 a.m. And now, instead of seeing the localized low clouds and patchy fog in the South Sound, we are seeing it throughout the entire Sound. Now, most of that's just going to be low cloudiness. You know, like we're going to develop some of those low stratus clouds over the water, like we can often do this time of year. But some of this will be down on the ground and on the roadway, slowing your drive down, particularly where you see it start conforming to some of the topography down here as you work your way back towards the valleys, as we get towards the foothills of the Cascade Range, particularly through the Snoqualmie Valley, likely going to wake up with low fog. But that's going to be a factor because tomorrow, with the closure of the viaduct, this weekend's been a breeze. But if you're going to be out and about early Monday morning, plan on the addition of at least some patchy fog. So that will now be added into the mix of everything else you are already considering with the loss of Highway 99 and the viaduct through downtown. So the fog shouldn't be a major factor, but it could be just enough to slow you down even more than you were already planning on having to slow down. So keep that in mind for Monday morning's drive to work. Other than that, 7-day forecast looks good. Next chance of rain doesn't get here until Wednesday. We'll be back after this.